Well, hello everybody, and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, June 9th, 2022, and this is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com, and it is 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So if you are watching at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Thursday, you're live. If not, then you're watching the replay. So hopefully you're going to join me on the live right now. The weirdest thing keeps happening. For some reason, when I go to set up the live and I take the screenshot, it keeps saying unable to upload thumbnail. So it gives me the old picture of that beach card that I did like 6 months ago. And I don't know why. But this is actually the card that we're making tonight. So it's a book binding. Oh, I didn't put the inside of that. We have it on the inside. I forgot to bring a stamp to do it with. But we're just going to have white on the inside. And I forgot to put it on that sample one. But I hope you can see the shimmer on there. I did Wink of Stella and the shimmer spray. And we're using some new designer paper. It's the one that I keep getting mixed up with the Abigail Rose paper. And this one is called Perfectly Penciled. And hey, Terry. And I got a gift from you. And I'm going to tell everybody and show everybody in just a few minutes. So this is the piece that we're using right here. And it is gorgeous. And you can see it does look very similar. I should have brought a piece of the Abigail Rose with me. And you could see how similar they are, because it is totally almost the same. So I'm going to show that paper in just a minute. Let's let a bunch of people get on here. Hey, Myrna. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Brenda. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't know what's going on with my phone, but I was just saying that for some reason when I took the screenshot of this, it came up as that old beach card again, and it said unable to upload the thumbnail. So I don't know why it's doing that. But, and then I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because every time I do a video, I do that so it won't ring or anything like that. And like 5 minutes later, my boss sends me a text message and it pops up and I'm like, okay, I go back and check. It's on Do Not Disturb. And it says on. I don't have anybody that's allowed to get through because I don't want my, videos messing up. And somehow it came through and I'm like, this is just weird. I don't know what's going on. I got something funny to show you guys too. So, hey everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey Melinda, hey Pat, hey Carla, hey Amy, hey Karen, hey Kathy, hey Vay, hey Robin. How's everybody doing? Hey Valerie. Hey Patricia. It was a gorgeous day today. Pretty warm though. Very muggy and humid. So I had to go out and run errands, and I got a funny story to tell you about that too. Hey Starla. Hey Cindy. Hey Robin. So this is what we're making tonight. I think you can see the sparkle because I can kind of see it on the screen. Can you guys see the sparkle here? Made it on time, Laura. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Beth. All right, we've got a good crowd going. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, too. I don't think I'm going to do the editing thing anymore. It's just easier not to do it. Only thing is, it takes like 12 hours to process so that I can edit anything if I don't edit it right after the video and create a new video. But then it deletes all the this stuff, the chat. So I don't know. I just love this sparkle on here. And this is the easy card. I just did some coloring with the Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to show you how I did it. And if you're just joining, we're using the Perfectly Penciled designer paper pack. So it's all black and white. So this is the piece that I'm using, and it's got this gorgeous bouquet of flowers on it. And on the back, it has this pattern, and then there's some leaves in there with that on the back. And then you've got the smaller flowers with polka dots, and this little flower with stripes. And then this flower is really pretty. I love that one. That would probably be a good one too, like sponge. And that's got the checkerboard back. And then more leaves. Oh, that's just doubles of whatever I already showed. And then this one which has like leaves and flowers on the back. So that's the paper pack. So from the front, it looks very similar to the Abigail Rose. The main difference is this is white and the Abigail Rose is a little bit off-white. But if you're just grabbing the pack off your shelf, it looks very similar. So that's that. And that's in the new catalog. Welcome, everybody. I got to catch up because for some reason I'm like 10 seconds behind. All right. So here's a funny little thing I want to show you. So I've been trying to get a little bit of sun lately. And last weekend was absolutely gorgeous. It was like 80 degrees and no humidity. So I went and sat in the sun. But I had sunscreen on my face. So like my arms and my legs got some sun, but my face really didn't. So I got this Ulta. I like to buy stuff from Ulta, the cosmetic place. And but I only buy it when they have like a big free gift thing. So I got this bag of free gifts and it was like 17-piece gift bag of all these different sample size things. And one of them was a little spray tan spritzer thing for your face. So I put it on my face and the next morning I woke up and I was just like glowing. It was the best thing ever. So I've been putting on my face every other night. Well, somehow it like got a little bit clogged or something and it leaked a little bit on my fingers. And instead of washing my hands like I should have done, I didn't even think about it because I just spritzed it. You don't rub it in or anything. You just spritz it on your face. So I got a little bit on my fingers and I was just like, wiping it on my hands. And so I get this. So I have like fingerprints. You can't hardly see it because it's gone away a little bit because I've been scrubbing it all day. So I get this and then all over my shoulder, which you can't see. It's all over my shoulder, all over the back of my arm. I don't even know how I got that much because it was only like a couple drops that, leaked a little bit. And I was like, oh my God. So I had to go out today to run errands. And I was hoping nobody was going to look at my arms because it was so hot. And I wear tank tops a lot in the summer because it's hot. So the whole back of my arm has a streak like this long, just like going down it. Kind of like this, except it's about that long, like that. So I was walking around with this tan streak on my back of my arm. So I thought that was funny. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. And then my other arm, I woke up and I have this big bruise here, and I don't understand where I got this from, but at first I thought it was the tanning stuff, but no, it's a bruise. I don't know what I did. So I'm just all banged up. I have no idea where I got that from, but I don't know. Maybe I'm hitting myself in my sleep or something. I don't know. All right. Hey, Debbie Spicer. No, we're not at the ocean. I don't know why the screenshot thing is not working on my YouTube live phone thing. I don't know. It said unable to upload screenshots or thumbnail. So, yes, I am streaking. I am streaking everywhere. All right, so I have some happy mail that I got yesterday. So this is from Terry Dish. She sent me this cute card that is all sparkly. Can you see that sparkle on there? She used some shimmer spray, I'm sure. And she sent me the cutest note. I just love it, love it. Almost made me cry. And she sent me this cute thing, which is a glue holder. So it's got a built-in lid, so the lid's glued in there. So you just take your glue and put it on there like that and set it on your desk so that your glue is always coming out so you don't have to shake it. So I thought that was a cute surprise, and it's real heavy. It's glass. And I just love, love, love getting happy mail. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Terry. That was so sweet of you. I just am so thankful when I get gifts and cards in the mail. You guys are awesome. And the note that you sent, I read it like 3 times already. It was so sweet. And almost made me cry because it was so nice. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So today what we're going to use is, whoops, we've got a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of Orchid Oasis, and I scored it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So it's a long ways. So I cut the paper in half long ways and then scored it in half, 5 1/2, and 4 1/4. So that's that, and it's going to open like that. So it's a book binding card We've got 4x4 white for the inside, 4x4 polished pink, and all these are stuck together. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 of the Perfectly Penciled DSP, 1x4 polished pink, 3/4 by 3 3/4 of the paper that matches that. It's just another piece of that. And then this little tag, which is from the Meadow Dies. It's the one with the Black Eyed Susan, I think, on there. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Terry. You are so sweet. Hey, Debbie, you played my video in slow-mo. Oh, you guys remember, like, if you've been watching my videos a while back, I said, one day I was just watching my videos and I was looking at the settings and I clicked on, if there's a little thing, a little button at the bottom of the video, and it looks like, I don't know what you call it, like a wrench, or, you know, one of those little cogs or something that you use a wrench for or something. And you click on it and you can set the speed to go faster or slower. And so I just clicked on it to put it in fast speed and then watch my video. And I started laughing so hard I couldn't even stop. So if you guys are ever bored or sad or depressed or, you know, having a bad day, my videos are funny anyway, but if you put them in fast motion or slow motion, oh my gosh, it is hysterical. So just do that one day and kind of mess with the speeds and kind of check it out. So it's very, very funny. It's funny to watch anybody, but when I watch myself, I just thought it was extra funny because everything is just so funny. But all right, so hopefully you got a screenshot. Well, let me put the card on here with it, and then you can take a screenshot. That way you'll have everything all together. And let me pull that down just a little bit. All right, so take a screenshot of that real quick, and then we'll get started. Hey, Elfie. Hey, Carla. Well, I think the fast speed is funnier than the slow, but they're both funny. Hey, Sharon. Oh, you were kidding about the ocean. You laughed so hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Take off all of these. I should buy stock in Post-it notes, as many as I go through for these cards. All right, so we're going to be doing the 2 colored pieces in this one. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to put down a scrap paper because it does soak through when you use the Stampin' Blends, and we're using a bunch of Stampin' Blends. And let me get them all out here. All right, we're going to start with the yellow, which is Light Daffodil Delight, and we're going to be using the brush tip. So I'm going to go through the center of all the flowers and just color the yellow. So all of these are going to get a little bit of yellow. And the coloring really doesn't take all that long on this because I'm not one of those, like, I mean, it pretty much colors itself almost. It's like the shading's exactly where you need it, and it's really, really easy to color. All right, I'm going to do the leaves next, and I'm going to tell you about my day a little bit. So if you watched the last video, I was or the one before the last one, I think, I was telling you about the lady who came in with the skin-colored leggings. Oh, no. Okay, this is all right. I did this on the last video. Oh, my God. I can't believe I did that again. Okay, so that's supposed to be blue. So we're going to color over that in just a minute. Maybe I should try and fix it right now. Hold on. Pretend like I didn't do that. See if the blue will cover it. Yeah, it will. Okay. That's good. It's just a little bit not as bright, but that's all right. Okay. It'll be all right. All right, let's go back to green. So I'm going to try and color and talk at the same time. So somebody commented that she couldn't believe I was gossiping about other women like that, and I should be ashamed of myself. And I thought, wow, I wasn't really gossiping. It's more like a public service announcement. Like, make sure if you have skin colored leggings, you throw them in the trash and don't ever wear them, because people will think you're walking around naked. So I wasn't really trying to gossip at all. I was just trying to help some people out who might own those skin colored leggings, you know. I know none of you guys would have them though. But anyway, so today I went to run errands and I go to Sam's first, and I was going to get gas because gas has almost hit $5 here in Virginia. It's at $4.89 almost everywhere. And Sam's pretty much always has the cheapest gas. And I try to go to Sam's once a week to get my rotisserie chicken and some strawberries and salad and a few other things. And so I pull in the parking lot, and I have one of those business ones, so I can go like before 10 o'clock and get in before, you know, the crowd gets there. And so I turned into the parking lot to go get gas first, and it has a big giant, there's no cars there. I'm like, okay, that's weird. There's not a single car at the gas station. And I drive around, and it has a big sign that says we're out of gas. And I said, oh no, because I hardly ever go below a half a tank, because I try to keep it, you know, at least a half a tank, so I don't get sticker shock every time I get gas. So I hadn't been to Sam's in like a week and a half, so it was getting down to like a quarter of a tank. And I was getting kind of panicky, because I'm one of those people that, you know, once it gets to a quarter of a tank, that might as well be empty for me, because I just don't like it that low. So I was panicking. I'm thinking, great, now I'm going to have to go somewhere else, pay, you know, a lot more. Because usually it's at least 15 or 20 cents cheaper at Sam's than anywhere else. And, or, you know, except maybe Costco or somewhere. So I go ahead and go in Sam's to get a few things, and I come out, and the gas station is packed. So I'm guessing, you know, okay, and I see the truck is there. So the truck pulls in, and it's pumping the gas into the things. So I drive over there, and I was going to wait in line, but the good thing is the guy was just taking all the cones out. You know, they had cones in front of the thingamajiggers, the pumps, and he was just taking the cones away from the very last row, and I was just right there. So I pulled in. I was the first person in line. I was like, yes. So I filled up my tank. It cost me almost $50. I was like, oh, because my car only holds like 12 or 13 gallons. It's a Kia Sorento, which is like a SUV, kind of a medium-sized SUV. And I don't know if that's a leaf or not. It's probably a flower, but that's all right. And oh, it was awful. I just really hate getting gas nowadays because it's so expensive. All right, we're going to take, oh, that was light Just Jade. This is dark Just Jade. And I'm just going to go back over. Now, see, it's already really shaded in this picture. So you really don't even have to use two colors, but I am going to go over a little bit where the shading is and just put a little bit more of the color. So this is the dark Just Jade. And I'm just adding just a teeny bit more color to it. You don't have to, because it really does already have a little bit of shading in there by itself. But I'm just going to add a little bit more. And what I should have done is use the color lifter on that to take that green off before I did the blue. But we're going to use the color lifter anyway. All right, so that's the green. So we used the yellow and the green. Now we're going to go to pink. So I've got dark polished pink and light polished pink. And I'm going to start with the light one. And I'm going to do the, let me see, these ones in the pink. I think they're daffodils, but we're going to make them pink because it doesn't really matter. You can have a flower whatever color you want, because it's not a real flower. It's just whatever color you want to color it. And pink and blue and purple are my favorite colors. So I'm going to do those blue. I'm going to do these. Let me see. I'm going to do these pink too. And the colors always dry just a little bit lighter than you think they are going to. And that one I'm going to do blue. These, I think I'm going to do pink. Yeah. And my other one, this one I had butterflies on it. So I did have 2 butterflies on that one. This one here, I don't have any butterflies. But that's all right. So, anyway, so that was my Sam. So then I go to Kroger's to pick up my groceries. And I always call, you know, and have them ready for pickup. So they shop for you. And most of the time they do a really, really good job. But today they had a ton of stuff on sale. So I got a big order. It's like almost $100. And so I go to pick it up and the guy's like, oh, we had 100% today, which never happens. I mean, they always have at least 2 or 3 things that aren't in stock and they have to substitute. So he's putting it all in the car and I look and I see this watermelon. Well, they have watermelons on sale for like $3.50 and it says the big watermelons, not the personal ones, but the big giant ones they're $6.99 and they were on sale for $3.50, which is half price. So I was excited because I hadn't had a watermelon yet so far this year. And I'm just going to put a little bit of dark in here. And so he puts this watermelon in my car and I said, that's the wrong watermelon. That's like one of those personal watermelons. And I mean, it was literally like about this big, the size of about a big cantaloupe maybe. But it was not a watermelon, like a watermelon. He goes, I don't know, that's probably all they had left. And I was like, I said, but that's not even like enough for one person hardly by the time you cut it up. And he's like, I don't know. That's what they put. And he said, I just bring it out here. He said, I don't know what it is. I was like, great. So I took it, but I was not really happy. So I might call customer service and find out what's going on. Because I went back and looked and I did order the large watermelon. But it's the same price as the small one. The small one is $3.50 anyway. All right, so now we're going to go. This is the light Orchid Oasis. So I'm going to color this in the light. I don't even know why I brought the dark because I didn't use the dark one at all. So I'm just going to put that away. All right, so the rest is with this one. And we're just going to color that whole thing in. I'm going to put a little bit more on that one that I messed up. You can hardly even tell I did the wrong color there. And put some on this one. And I hope my head is not in the camera because I keep feeling my head touching the camera when I'm leaning over a little bit. Oh, other funny thing is I got some of that tanning stuff on my finger. So you can see my one nail is yellow from the tanning stuff. I'm telling you, that stuff's dangerous, but it really looks good. It's very natural looking if you just get it spritzed right on your face. So I highly recommend it. It's called Saint-Tropez Tanning Mist. Oh, so remember the other day, let me look at some comments because I know I'm talking and I'm not looking at comments. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go back. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Slow Speed is a very drunk Lisa. Oh, so Debbie Spicer, you have watched me be drunk. Oh, Terry says I'm over 9,000. Yes, I hit 9,000 subscribers yesterday. Yay, yay, yay. Let's see. Judy says, Elfie, you mean Toronto, Canada? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I thought someone barged in. What? Public service announcement. Yes. I was so excited because I just turned it on a little while ago and it said 9,015 subscribers. Oh, gas. Gas is 509 where you live, Melinda. Oh, let's see. I don't have any Stampin' Blends, but you have Artify. I've never heard of that. I like the watercolor pencils and the blender pen. No way would I have skin-colored leggings and you didn't mention any names. I know. Oh, Pennsylvania is 509, so I guess we're like 20 cents less than you. It'll be $5 by this weekend probably. Judy says, I have very light beige clam diggers, you know, just below the knees. I put them on, looked down, and made sure I had a top on that skimmed over my hips. Yes, that's the thing. If you wear leggings of any kind, you should definitely wear a shirt that covers your lower, you know, your behind. Unless you're really thin and have a great body, which most of us don't. All right, I think I got all the comments for right now. All right, so let's go back and finish coloring. So I was upset about my watermelon, but what can you do? I definitely am going to call, though, because I think that's just wrong. I think they gypped me out of a watermelon. But I did get some other good stuff, and I found this new salad that I love, and it's avocado ranch. I think it's from Dole, and it comes in a bag, and it comes with like a little bit of corn and some cheese, and then I put some chicken on it, and also some hard-boiled eggs and some little crispy things like tortilla. Uh-oh, that was supposed to be a leaf. Oh well, it's gonna be a flower now. And it is so good. It's like that chopped cabbagey stuff, and just really good. The dressing that comes with it's really good. It's like avocado, cilantro, something or other. And I bought some extra of that to go with it. Because for some reason when you get those bag salads, it seems like it's just not quite enough salad dressing. I like mine not like dry. I like it kind of juicy. Not juicy, but you know. I like a little extra salad dressing. All right, so we're just quickly gonna go in here. And when you're using these blender pens, just go really, really lightly. You don't hardly have to touch the paper at all. You don't want to mash your tip down, and try to kind of use the side of it. And it'll go pretty quickly. This is really easy to color. Now, if you notice, I'm going to show you the other one next to it and see if you can see the difference. So this is the other one. So do you see the difference between the flowers here? So what I did to get the lighter version was I took the color lifter, and I just went over the edges of all these and lightened them up a little bit. So this just takes some of your color off, and it doesn't hurt it at all, and it just gives it a softer look, more like, you know, watercolory. So whenever you use the darker blends, you might want to use the color lifter with it. See how it's taken some of the color off? I just think that looks so pretty like that. And if you want to do it on the little ones, you can. Just take a little bit, but you don't have to. But it just takes a little bit of that color off and gives you a softer look. So it's not like so dark. You can kind of tell I messed that one up just a little bit, but that's all right. And I'm going to do a little bit on here too. Okay, so there we go. Now what we want to do is sponge it. So I brought my Orchid Oasis pad and my blending brush, and we're going to just blend the color on here so it's not like stark white. I love coloring designer paper, giving it some, when it's kind of white like this, I like to color it. Give it a little bit of tint. So now it's like, I think that's just so pretty like that. So we'll do the bigger piece too. Not so much prettier. I think it just makes such a difference when you just add some color to it. And I know everybody's got their own way of using these blends. I just like to tap, 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 and do the paper. Some people like to rub it and then start on the end and go over. Whatever you like to do, as long as you don't go straight from the ink pad straight to your paper, because that will give you those blotches like that. All right, now we're going to put some sprinkles on here. So I've got my same Stampin' Blend. So this is the light Orchid Oasis. I'm going to grab another one, and you're just going to hit it gently and see how it gives you some sprinkles on there. Isn't that cute? This is how we do some spanking, like with Wink of Stella too. So let's do it on this piece too. We haven't spanked Stella in a long time either. I need to do that one day. I've been using my shimmer spray so much. All right, so now we've got sprinkles all over. And we're gonna do the words. I didn't bring anything to stamp inside, so we're just gonna leave that white for now. The words I brought are the ones that I have just laying around. You Are True Friend. I don't even know what stamp set it comes from, but it was on the table, so I grabbed it. Because it fit this little die. Oh my God, that's so crooked. Oh, let's get another one. Okay, good thing I have a whole bag of these. Because my good friend Beth cuts them out for me. And you know what, Beth? I'm running a little bit low on these if you got some extra paper. I need some more. All right, let's try that again. Let me see. A little bit lower. All right, much better. Okay, so we're done with that. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to sponge this one a little bit too. So I should have enough ink left on here to sponge that just a little bit. So there we go. And probably need to throw that away because it's really crooked. All right, so let's put it together. So we've got the white goes inside, but I'm going to put this part together first. So I've got these two pieces that go together. So let's glue them down. And I've got my handy little thing. So I'm just going to get my glue out and it should be ready to go. I don't even have to shake it. That is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. And the funny thing is I had just gone on Amazon looking for something similar. And they have some things on there, but they were all like 10 bucks. And I'm like, dang, I hate to pay $10 for a holder for glue. So I didn't get one. So you gave it to me just at the perfect time. All right, so then we're going to put some glue on the back of that one. And then stick that right on here. On the side. And hold that for a second. Let's see. Let me go back and read some comments. Gas in the UK converts to $9 a gallon. Holy cow. Yeah, Sherry's, I am going to call about the watermelon because that was a ripoff. They gave me the little one instead of the big one. California is between $5 and $7. That's crazy. Washington is $5.35. Glad I only have to go to the office 2 days a week. Saves on gas. Yep, Terry. I only live 5 miles from work, so luckily I don't have to drive too much, but my mother's the one that keeps making me drive. I'm having to go to her place all the time, and she lives like, it's about 15 miles each way. But luckily, I used to have to drive 20 miles to work each way. Thank God I don't have to do that anymore. So it's like 5.4 miles each way to work. And I've only been going like 3 or 4 days a week now, so it's not too bad. All right, so let's get this glued down. Move that over here. All right, make sure it goes the right way. And it's hard to tell. Let me see. I guess it doesn't really matter. It kind of looks good almost any direction. All right, put that down there. All right, oh, we forgot the ribbon. We got some ribbon here, so we're gonna put this around the inside and tie a bow. And I put that the wrong way. I can only tie a bow from one side. Let's do it this way. No, I think I got it wrong again. When I tie my bow, it's going to come this way, so I need to do it the other way. So hold on. Let me flip the ribbon a little bit. Figure out how much I need. Let's see. That's good. All right, so let me turn it this way. All right, so you tie your bow and hold that and then make a loop. And then, oops, bring it around. It's all twisted. I have big fingers. There we go. All right. And just pull it. Oh, that's a little bit loose. Hold on. What we could do is put a glue dot in here to hold it down, because I got it a little bit too loose. So I'm just going to stick a glue dot right here to scrunch it together. So now it's tighter. All right, and I'm going to put a glue dot right under the bow too. And then we're going to glue that part down. So the seam binding part will be glued down. We'll put a piece of glue right under our bow to hold that in place. I'm going to have to trim this side. Alrighty. All right, so we're done with the ribbon. Now we're going to have to glue the inside down. So we're going to put glue all over, oops, that. And then hold it shut. And then we can glue this piece down in here. Oops, I got an extra one. Okay. After you hold that down for a minute, then you can go ahead and glue this one down. And put this one inside. And you can stamp a flower or something on there. I don't know. I know this stamp set is supposed to go with, I mean, this paper goes with some set, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. So that's why I didn't get a stamp to go inside. All right, and then we've got the Friends, which is going to go on with Dimensional. The True Friend. Oh my gosh. $9.72 American for a gallon of gas in Canada. What? That's insane. Oh, Ontario is $7.65. That is crazy. Audrey says, wait, what's that thing? What thing? What thing are you talking about? What you talking about, Audrey? I don't know. You talking about my new holder for glue? That's so cool. Is that the coolest thing ever? Love it. I don't know where Terry got it, but it's cool. And I love it. All my friends have ones like that, so I've been wanting to get one. They make them now. Some people make them with their 3D printers and sell them. And those are the kind that they have on Amazon. All right, so you want to put this where it doesn't really cover stuff too much. I think I'm going to put it here. All right, and then I've got my Wink of Stella. So I'm going to color the inside of the flowers with Wink of Stella. And then I'm going to just go out a little bit on the blue part. So it gives it extra sparkle right there. And I love Wink of Stella. I think this is probably one of my top 5 things that we carry. All right, and then we're going to do the shimmer spray. And there we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so there's our card. Let me get that out of the way. And don't forget, if you want to order anything, you can always go to my website, stampingwithlisa.com. That's the host code till June 15th. I'll always send you a gift with your order. And here's all the cards. The first one I made, this was the first one I made, and I did a different paper for the background, but I didn't really like that one, so then I switched it back to matching. So that's why I didn't do that one, but there we go. I hope you guys liked that card tonight, and thank you so much for joining. And we had our nice little gas discussion. Oops. Never thought that was a candle. Oh. Oh, is that what it was? A candle holder. Oh, yeah. I think it is a candle holder. You're right. But you can screw this in. I think this is just like hot glued into, this lid is hot glued in there. And then you just put it on. And it holds it upside down. Genius. Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Terry. I love it. Why not add sparkle to our life? I know. Hopefully I add a little sparkle to your life every day. when you watch my videos. And don't forget, you can always go back. Oh, I forgot to tell you something too. Don't forget, you can go back and watch in fast speed or slow speed. So the show we were talking about the other night, it is Night Sky. There is a show called Big Sky, but that's not the one I was talking about. It's called Night Sky. It's got Sissy Spacek in it. It's on Amazon Prime. And I think there was only one season. I'm not sure, but it's on Amazon Prime right now. And so I kind of binge watched a little bit of it today while I was stamping. And I watched like the first 5 episodes, but it is really good. It's kind of a little bit sci-fi-ish a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I thought it was really good. And I was going to watch just like 1 or 2 episodes, but that was getting good and I kept watching it. So I had the TV on while I was stamping. All right. So thanks so much for joining me. And hopefully I inspired you to go color some yourself. And don't forget, you know, don't be scared to use these darker colors and then use your color lifter to lighten it up. So hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Saturday for date night with Lisa. And I am so thankful for you guys, and take care. Bye-bye.